guys, welcome back to We Watch a Movie. I'm Mike.
I'm Jay.
And Puppet Master Littlest Reich.
The Littlest Reich.
You might not know this about me, but my last name is Holtz. I'm part German. My dad's first name is Frumhold.
I'm part German.
That's a true story. No, you're part Jewish.
I am not.
Yeah, you are.
Puppet Master, referring to women as they like you and continue on in the relationship. That's what they are, puppet masters. But no, it's about puppets.
Warning. This motion picture is one of the most violent films ever made. There are 21 scenes of puppet violence and sadistic cruelty graphically shown. The content and subject matter may be upsetting for those under 18, those with weak hearts, and those of delicate nature.
This is actually a reboot / parallel universe of the original
Stranger Things.
RoboCop.
I'm having trouble.
I keep wanting to say RoboCop. But yeah, no.
Drop it!
Puppet Master Littlest Reich just came out. It's been billed as something that's going to be controversial, so it's going to piss people off. It's going to be crazy, hoo-hoo, wah-ha, poopy pants. And I got to tell you, it's a fucking riot.
Smoke my pole!
The puppets are Nazis in this, and you've got a bunch of people who have these collectibles who are drawn to this true crime / like collectibles meeting to sell their shit at this hotel. And when they all get to the hotel, he's there, the puppets are there, shit gets fucked up, and you get to see a bunch of awesome death scenes.
Look, it's not Shakespeare in the Park. If you want that shit, go to Bridge to Terabithia.
Make the bad man stop.
And there's people getting their titties chopped off by Blade. Not Blade, not Wesley Snipes.
That would be weird.
But the other Blade. But as far like what sells this movie is the not give a fuck attitude they had going through it. And especially it's showing with the kills. Oh my god. There were a few times that while watching the kills, because it starts out slow, like the kills, like when you're watching it at the very beginning and you're like, oh, okay, that's pretty rough, but it's not the worst thing in the world.
It's like a surprise finger in the butt, though,
like
when it happens.
Yeah, and then that person smells it. I mean, I was watching it and I got fucking like Winston Zeddemore from Ghostbusters. Like, I have seen shit that'll turn you white. And like when it happens all the way through, I'm like, ooh, child, what is you doing? like, because it really, like, you're like, is this illegal? Am I, like, you need Jesus. What the? Like the puppets were villains. Like in the very first movie, in the very first original Puppet Master movie, they were always bad guys. Now I don't know if it changed. It kind of went off a crazy ass kilter.
It's the 13th movie in the series.
Yeah, I'm saying so. As the movie continued, or the series continued, at some point the puppets became good guys. They're not inherently evil. The puppets, they're just like whoever is in control of them. They'll do what they want, like what the master wants. So they're not inherently evil, but in this one it feels like they just are inherently evil.
Yes,
and I like that.
They're a part of the Nazi army.
I like that a lot. Can I get it on fucking discount?
And you know, people are talking about how controversial it is. Like I haven't actually seen anybody, for the most part, get really pissed off. But it is nice to see a movie that says, you know what? We're gonna put our dick on the table at Walmart.
Look at my 4.5.
This is my embarrassing penis. There's a whole lot of people to fucking kill. And what the best thing this movie does is it doesn't need to give you exposition for every character. You'll find people, the camera will go into a random hotel room with someone you've never seen before in the movie. You don't know shit about them.
Sounds like cheaters.
You get to watch them fucking die. And you get to watch them die in a most heinous way. And the movie doesn't feel that need to give this person this crazy exposition or backstory. There's just a high fucking body count.
I also throw Thomas Lennon in as the main character in it.
Shorts from Reno 911.
Yeah,
that's the first thing.
You know, he's good. Like, I mean, he's actually really good, and he's got like enough of a combination and variety as far as what he brings to the table to give you that kind of smart aleck comedy that he's known for, but also mixed up with some good serious moments. Not very often, but every once in a while, serious moments in it where you're like, I can relate. I get what he's going through. I understand.
The movie's great because it goes in, it shows you all these kills, and it doesn't feel the need to give you all this exposition. But the reason that whole thing works is even though this is just a fun, let's see creative, badass, funny ways we can kill people and just have a crazy batshit horror movie that knows what it is, but it works on the simple fact that Thomas Lennon's character, when the movie starts out, as you say, he's divorced, he's going through all this shit, he's relatable. You know, like the pillars of the movie, the main people in the movie, him, his girlfriend, his best friend, you like them. They're likable. You get to meet characters that you like. They're interesting to watch. You care enough about what happens to them, and then you get to watch shit go poo-poo crazy pants, and it's a fucking good time, dude. I give this a 7.5, and I'm shocked as shit to say that.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5 as well. Like, watching it, and you pointed out, it's very easy and fun to watch, But the death scenes, they took the I don't give a fuck card, put it in their back pocket, drove to their mom's house and slapped them in the face and said, Mom, I'll do what I want to do.
I can listen to Megadeth. I can make my own goddamn bedtimes.
If I want to go out on Saturday night and listen to Led Zeppelin, I can do it like
I'll eat
that.
the whole bag of Doritos tonight.
What happened? Cool Ranch? Don't care. I'll eat it too. That's what it's like. And then there's one other scene. I mean, goddamn. Catholic Church, light the candles. Now we have to pray for our sins.
Hey man, that's a perfect goddamn bridge gap you did right there. We can go straight from the back.
I like them bridge gaps.
We go
Bridge gaps, I like them.
From back of the truck to the trailer, no nonsense. You put a $20 bill on that dashboard, you were not gonna touch it.
You gonna fuck
you
that
were not
wife?
gonna touch
You gonna
it.
fuck my wife?
Spoiler warning.
You gonna have sex with my wife?
Yeah. Spoiler warning. Yeah, spoiler warning. So we're gonna go into the kills now. So if you haven't seen the movie, I definitely recommend you check it out. It's on VOD. You can watch it right now from the comfort of your home.
Well, I want to say really quick in the closing part, before we get into the kills.
Go on in.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on it. Valvoline, half off coupons. No, but honestly, when we tell you that it's actually a really easy film to watch, definitely, like, if you don't want to take our word for it, like, watch the first 30 minutes at least. Give it 30 minutes and see if it doesn't really draw you in, because it does. It does a really fantastical, magical way. I don't know how they did it, but they fucking bridged that gap between the Puppet Master from, was it 30 years ago when they made the first one to now, and it just, there's something about it, and charm. It's very charming.
And they set up a structure that if they follow this structure, dare I say, could bring Puppet Laster.
They will last till the end
I
of
am
the
the
night.
Puppet Laster. This movie has fucked up kills in it. The one that set the tone is I pissed on my own head. This dude is taking a dump, and they have a new something new that they do. They have a drone
yeah.
puppet, which is perfect. That's smart as fuck. But it comes in, and this dude's taking a piss, and it fucking cuts his head off. And then the camera expertly pans down to where you see his little dick, and he's pissed. His head falls in the toilet, and he's pissing on his own head. And right there, I was hooked.
Well, it's kind of like it's kind of crazy and macabre in a way, because
Macabre.
Whatever. I'll say what I like to say. You say what you want to say. Isn't the brain is supposed to be active for a few minutes after it's decapitated? Yeah. So this dude is pissing on his own fucking head. How gnarly of a death can you have when you get to the pearly gates and you're up there? You're like, how'd you die? I'm like, well, I pissed on my own head after it was decapitated and it fell into a toilet in a hotel room.
This shit tastes just like bologna.
Yeah, but you know, whatever. There's a pregnant lady.
God damn.
I mean, look, I thought while watching this scene, and I kind of knew like something, because she's laying on the bed, the pregnant lady, her belly's obviously pregnant, like very many months, and then it cuts to the scene of a box, and then you see the puppet kind of coming out of it. I'm like, no, they won't. I mean, there's no way, Dr. fucking Phil. And they do. This thing goes up her vagina, okay? It goes up her vagine and then pops out, eating her through her stomach and holding the fucking fetus. I'd be like, you're the lucky winner on The Price is Right. And then she screams and then runs off while her umbilical cord is kind of like flopping in the dude.
Motherfucker was holding the baby.
I know.
He pulls the baby out.
At that point, I felt like, you know,
Shaka Khan.
This is illegal.
Shaka Khan.
This is illegal.
Boom shakalaka. He's on fire.
I feel like at any point the FBI will be bursting my door down saying, "Do you watch Snuff?" Like, I didn't know it was Snuff. I didn't know. And the blonde-haired guy, when one of the puppets take over of his body, and you see them rip open his back and then like start plunging their hands into his spine and the bones, and then jumps in there, wiggling in like a sperm into a fucking egg. And then like it takes, that shit was pretty gnarly too.
It was Pacific Rim.
I know it was, and I really felt like watching it. I was like, you know, I really want to go for some Bojangles like right now. But look, it's one of those.
While you watch this shit.
It's one of those films that the death scenes really will. I felt like the REM song, like, I'm losing my religion.
Remember the guy who's banging the girl, and he's like, I bet you don't have any tan lines. I was right. And he puts her titties up against the wall and he's having sex with her, and then he gets killed and falls down. She's like, what are you doing?
Well, there's also this lovable bartender, this dude named Cuddly Bear, and he always refers to himself as like, Cuddly Bear doesn't want to hurt nobody, but Cuddly Bear's wife wants to buy an 80-inch flat screen, so it's going to cost you $750. I liked him a lot too. There's one part where they're in the hotel and you know, a lot of the guests have run out into the parking lot and they're being slaughtered, and they're all hanging out, and the cop is like, we can't go outside. There's nothing we can do. This is gonna go down. And that guy, the cuddly bear, is like, biscuits. He said biscuits. Biscuits.
And you want a movie that's gonna really just, slap you in the face with its dick. Puppet Master.
There you go.
There you go. So I definitely recommend it. We both give it a 7.5. Comment down below with your all thoughts. We love your fucking faces. And if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham up in it, cuddly bear. Biscuit.
All I gotta say is my magic word to bring my puppets to life would be Kale ma.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie.